And with that, we are live. A little later than usual, but we made it. How are you doing this evening, Top? Let's just enjoy the intro for a moment. Doing dandy? I'm doing pretty dandy myself. I just got home just a little bit. We had my nephew's birthday party at the planetarium. Had a really cool video we watched. Rawr. We're only going to do 3 chapters tonight. Alright, that's enough of the intro, I think. Alright, let the narrator catch us up.
Lagu's warriors, led by Tormod, join the escaped prisoners, and Daein's army grows ever larger. Its victories at Talrega and other key locations have strengthened its position. The army rides across the land, liberating prisoners from Benyon encampments. The Daein ranks swell with the influx of veteran soldiers, and the men begin to dream of the day when they may retake the capital. Like a fever, conflict grips the nation. The night will be long before this fever breaks. All eyes turn toward Daein's capital as the liberation begins what all believe will be a long and bloody march.
Alright. You summoned me, Your Grace. Jared, there's trouble. The apostle's the apostle is sus. Or the apostle thinks we're sus. She's dispatching an inspection team. We gonna get busted. Oh, that shit. That ain't good. I've arranged to meet with the vice president. We ask him the favor, I imagine he could sweep their findings under the rug. In the meantime, you must kill the rebels. Once that's done, we'll devise excuses. Understood, sir. What's the plan? Will the senators be able to cover up this mess? The inspection team and the rebel army ever crossed paths. Even the Senate won't be able to hide the truth. We'll lure the rebels to Shifu Swamp. Haha, Master Shifu. Kung Fu Panda. We'll plant tales of a mass execution there. They'll be sure to come. Then we'll trap the malcontents and wipe them from the face of the land. That good thinking. Alright, Top, I want you to pay attention to some of these generic soldiers. Like this guy. Some of these generic soldiers will appear throughout the story. Like this guy right here is one. This guy too appears throughout the story. Yeah, thanks for healing our wounds. Silverhood Maiden, I don't know how I got past the guards, but you have to help them. Help who? They're killing our men. I beg you, please save them. Prisoners from Jode Work Camp are being collected in Master Shifu Swamp and be executed. Not only Jode, orderly a camp to exterminate prisoners in every camp and let the swamp conceal the remains. Benion's calling it the final solution. I've heard nothing of such a plan. It's a false rumor, or an enemy trap. Maybe a trap, but if we don't investigate, we miss a mass execution. What if it is a trap and they vanquish the Liberation Army? The dream of destroying Dayan to glory will die instantly. For the good of Dayan's future, we must ignore this threat. I understand, that's why I won't take any troops. Only myself and my old friends will go. Kaya? If you refuse them your permission, I will go alone. Stop right there, criminal scum. I will not authorize this action without the prince's full approval. Yuzuka, let her do as she wishes. Please, she hasn't disappointed us yet. My prince! Fine. But I can't help but feel as if these children are running your army. I mean, we kind of are, dude. Hi, Micaiah. Hi, Sothe. Sorry about this, Lady Micaiah. Just this once, I agree with Lord Izuka's concerns. It's okay, Tyranio. I forgive you. Thanks for the staff. Hi, Vika. You will pretty much not appear for most of the rest of the game, so, goodbye. Okay. Top, we got some decisions to make. It's just us, so haven't seen Matt join us yet. We gotta talk about this Cavalier. Whether or not she's worth further investment. Because I'm going to be honest, I'm really not sure. Gave her 9 levels, and these are her stats. Jill at her, at the same level as her, is insane. Edward is a level below her, and he's great. Nolan's about to be level 20, and he's outright awesome. And Aaron is just the best member of this army. So, I confess I'm not sure what I want to do. I think, given a Master Seal, and this spell to double experience, so she can continue training, maybe we can get Fiona to relevance. The downside is she's not deployable in this map because we're not bringing any troops, and she counts as a troop. And she's not deployable in the next map either for reasons. Sunk cost fallacy. You've used this much EXP, might as well see it through. You might be right. Aaron, let's give you a bonus level. Aaron, you're so good. Jill, I kind of don't want to give you one. You know, Eddie, you can have one. That could not have been better. That was okay, Nolan. Screw it, let's give Jill one too. EXP for everyone. You know what, Jill? I'm happy with that. Oh dear God, is Leo better than... No, Leo's practically better than Fiona, and he's like 5 levels below her. I hate this. I hate this so much. Okay, I might sell that a share icon. I'm not sure as of yet. Eddie, you're fine. Jill, you can't come this map either, which sucks. Okay, we got 4 Master Seals. We'll dole them out here soon. I think the Master Seal recipients will be Jill, Leonardo, Fiona, and Laura. Because I think Nolan and Aaron are going to get there on their own. Maybe Jill will too, and we'll give one of them to Eddie. That might be what we do. Okay. Let's check out the shop. Buy another generic heal. Nah. Let's buy another heal for Laura. Wormslayer, I don't think I really want that. I will buy these, ranged weapons, though. We'll give this... this to, yeah. We'll give this to Moram. Sell that for some money. I don't think we're gonna forge anything this map. Okay. Kaya, you're good. Sothe, you're good for one more map. Eddie, you've already got a full wind edge. That's good. Yeah, Eddie, you're solid. Do I have any more lances? We do have another steel lance. That's pretty nice. Take another javelin. Not really worried about you needing an iron lance anymore, Aaron. So you know what? You're fine. You can have steel lances. Wondering if we... Nah. Leo doesn't need a bow. Throw him out here. You can borrow this. Actually, he can borrow that too. Sport. Okay, that's actually a solid support. And that's a solid support. All right. Let's go. Good, you may begin. Here, have a little swim. Ah, no, help, someone. Double team. You're the bleeding heart filth. We're the Liberation Army. Everyone hold tight. You'll be safe soon. Look at her. Could it be the savior of our country? The savior of Dan. Oh, you've gained another viewer. Matt, is that you? Battle positions. Going to drown you and all of Dane's hope in these filthy waters. You've no escape. This is a trap after all. There's something up our sleeves, too. Puppers. You and Raphael. Strange song. It was Vigor. Hearing Gelder can re-energize our allies in a fight. Don't be distracted. Let's set our formation while we can. Gotta bring all these people. Ziark, get out. Yep. Can't bring Jill. Can't bring Fiona. Can't bring Tyranio. Would really like to bring Leonardo to train him some, but I don't think that's a good idea. You know what? Nolan, you're level 20. Leo, you can come. So, Matt, you there? Well, Matt, if you're with us, I just want you to take a good look at Fiona here. This is where she is after like 9 levels. But as Top pointed out, sunk cost fallacy. I think we're going to stick with her. I think I have a way to do it. We'll see if it works. Oh my god, this Aaron is amazing. Alright. Okay. Alright, Wolf Queen, get over here. Alright, well, let's see if we can do this without losing a single person in the swamp. Oh, Wolf Queen. Awoo. Aaron, don't die. Alright, level up for Laura. Everything but magic, basically. Why would I expect anything else? Special skill proc. Top, here's the Wolf Queen. Royal Lagoos are really, really powerful in this game. Right. Yeah, they're really, really strong. Vika, get up there. Alright, who have I not moved? Oh, Morin. Stay away from the peoples. Edward, let's team up. Sure. Fire, fire. Rem. Cha-cha-cha. Get away from the people. Thought you didn't like fighting, Raphael. Where the queen goes, I follow. Or something along those lines, is what he says. Oh my god. This is the best Micaiah I have ever had in my entire life. Oh, Volug. All right. Oh my goodness, I actually lured him closer. That is outright hilarious. My god, my god, ah. Marm, go back to human form. Save your gauge. Kill the bandit. All right. Raphael Singh. Vika, you just stand guard. Top. You bet. You got it. We will do that next chapter. Alright, poison. Best way to train your healer. Hello, Mr. Wyvern. Have you come to kill the prisoners? Too bad. Hi, Reese. Welcome, welcome. Your boy Eddie got a really good level. Got strength and captive skill. Alright, fine. Let's get rid of the mages. No damage, but poison. Ah, so many mages. Make it stop. I would love to have Micaiah over here. Who am I kidding? She doesn't need the XP. So, sacrifice. Heals Micaiah and the poison. Leo, let's work together. Cancelled his life. Coin. I swear there's another treasure on this map. Oh, it's right here. We'll get it. Can I promote at 20 or is she story locked? She's story locked, yes. Haha, I wish she would promote at level 20. Because then she could keep getting better. Nyla just casually holding off the left side of the map. Damn it, Leo. Alright. Okay. Cheap light bill? Oh, cool. I'm glad to hear that. Mine was under 100, so I'm pretty happy with mine. I've had my air on a little bit, so I'm not surprised it went up a tiny bit. And please tell me the boss is out of range. Yeah, mine was like 90. Oh, thank goodness Aaron was out of range. Oh, hello, wyverns. Alright, we'll see you when you return, Reese. Okay. Fragiles, away. Okay, I'm hoping the wyverns are dumb and come after me. wyverns are dumb and they're coming after me. Oh, good job, Aaron. Level for Leo. You got strength and defense, I'll take that. Silver-haired maiden or whoever you really are. I knew you'd come. Blah 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 blah. Who's passing judgment? Spun quite a pack of lies to inspire your conquered people. Well, that ends here, wench. Let's show them how insignificant you really are. Nobody ever has anything for Sothe to steal. Oh, I just realized, Raphael healed everybody, so... And transform? Or... Screw it. We'll waste them in just for the extra EXP and get a level up. Laura, you are getting fast. Also, give me this. Alright. We have made good time. I want to see a promotion this chapter. Alright, first promotion. Did not think this is who it was going to be, but I ain't complaining. Now this right there is a halberdier. Nearly back to camp. I wonder if the prince will be mad. Sure he'll be happy when he sees the prisoners are safe. You hear a noise coming from the canyon? Is it people shouting? Look! Up there! The maiden has returned! Hey Top, you remember earlier how I mentioned we'll see some of these people again? Here's one of those guys. It's the guy Micaiah was healing. Radiant with divine protection, she truly has the goddess's blessing. The silver-haired maiden, our priestess. Priestess of Dawn! Hooray, Lady Micaiah! All the people are cheering. I love it. What could they be celebrating? Seems the soldiers are celebrating your liberation of the prisoners. Should wave to them. People like their heroes to seem approachable. It would make them happy. No hero, but I see what you mean. Oh, Makai's waving. I do think it's a bad idea that we built our camp down, like, below the high ground, though. Where sight she is. Lady Micaiah, the Priestess of Dawn. Like, we better build a guard tower or something up here. Why do we not have any guards on patrol? Guards at the tower? Here you are. I'm looking for you. Yeah, you're right. Obi-Wan would be very disappointed. All those cheering. I feel like I'm doing real good here. Okay. Hi, Tormod. Please, come quick. Something wrong with Moram. Whoa. Hey, what's up? Look at me. Little one. This happens over and over. Moram suddenly transforms and he growls like he's losing his mind. If I grab him and yell his name again and again, he returns to himself, but then it just starts over. His growling When he's growling his eyes, they look... It's as if one of them is looking at me. Them? One of who? Okay, I mean... Help him, please. I don't know what to do. Time between transformations is getting shorter and shorter. Little one, get away. Die before I let you go feral. Well, good thing Raphael sensed something was wrong and came to help. Hi, Volug. Galder of Rebirth restores twisted bodies and souls to their proper states. He will be alright now. Q, without Moram, life would be terrible. What's that song? It was different than the one he sang before. It was the Galder of Rebirth. Heard it once before in the war, but... Okay, what's wrong? I feel odd. Maybe it was the song. I'm shaking for some reason. But I'm truly glad that Moram will be alright. Me too. Moram's a cool guy. Somebody has some splaining to do. Feral ones? In the Mad King's War, Dane's military developed living weapons. They were called feral ones. Lagoos that had been warped and twisted by terrible experiments. Terrible, you say? Do you mean to refute the highly effective results of my brilliant research? It was you. You gave Moram the drug to turn him into a feral one. What's wrong with that? Odds to battle strength and beast state? How splendid. Transforming Lagoos into feral ones dramatically shortens their lifespans, destroys their sense of self, and they do nothing but fight until they die. Pawns need no sense of self. It's only natural to sacrifice soldiers for victory in war. Just a maniac. Please wait. Izuka clearly did a terrible thing to that that Lagoos. I apologize. To Armad, I'm truly sorry. He will not use the drug again, so please try to forgive him. Yes. Who would have thought it was Izuka all along? That's enough. Tormod. Let him go. Izuka. Alright, Cien, the Binyan capital. See, is that true? Yes, Apostle. Our occupation forces have engaged in appalling and inhumane excesses in Dayan. The excesses were perpetrated entirely outside the knowledge of the occupational governor, Duke Numida. Come before you, penitent, failing my duties as governor. I, Numida, share a measure of guilt for this disaster. Prepared to take the appropriate punishment, Apostle Soniki. However, I feel that freeing the people of Dayan from the clutches of our oppression is our most urgent task. Urgent, you say? We must make haste. We will forthwith... Dang it, keep double tapping. We will forthwith convene an inspection team and request a meeting with the army led by the late King Ashnard's orphan. We will assure them of Binyan's intentions, then we will immediately address the occupation force's tyranny. Excellent. In that case, please deign to allow me, your humble servant Lacane, to lead the inspection team. Soldiers who have stained the Empire's name will be toppled where they stand. I promise they shall not live to return here. Unacceptable. I'll decide the soldiers' fate only after hearing their side. I've chosen to appoint Sephirin, Duke Persis, to lead the investigation team. Is that acceptable, Sephirin? I hear and I obey, my Empress. What? but Apostle Soniki. Dire situation. Accordingly, I judge the Prime Minister, Duke Persis, to be more suited to the role than you, Vice Minister Lacane. That is all. Lord Lacane, what shall I do? Duke Numida, my friend, I'm afraid you must sacrifice every last Binyan in the Imperial Occupation Army. Bless that spoiled brat and her cunning little schemes. You'll regret this, Apostle. Alright, narrator, take us away.
Micaiah and her small band of fighters knowingly walk into a trap to save condemned Dayan prisoners. Even without the benefit of Izuka's vast information network, news of Micaiah's heroism in Shifu Swamp spreads like wildfire across Dayan. The once hopeless citizens of Dayan dub her the Priestess of Dawn and find their spirits restored. In their troubled hearts, they see in her nothing less than the promise of salvation. Throughout Dayan, the people rise as one against the brutality of their oppressors. Benyan's occupying forces cannot deal with open war on so many fronts. General Jared redeploys his men to key locations to better defend the capital city. Jared's forces still outnumber those of the Dayan liberators, and he has hardened his defenses in hopes of holding off Micaiah's army. The liberation forces fight with a fury not to be denied, however, and the occupation army begins to lose its will to fight. Breaking through enemy lines again and again, Micaiah's forces gain vital ground and momentum. Despite the anger Micaiah feels toward Izuka for his treatment of their Laguz allies, she continues to lead the army in its lightning-quick advance. Navassa is now mere days away.
That was quick. It would have been nice if, So, this is the sequel to Path of Radiance. The Tellius Saga of Fire Emblem was originally meant to be a trilogy, with Radiant Dawn as, like, the middle chapter. Instead, this is the middle chapter and the third chapter, pulled into one game. So I think all this stuff would have been fleshed out a good bit more had this been, like, part 2 of a trilogy. Listen and be amazed. Big news afoot. Apostle is sending an inspection team to investigate the occupation army's abuses. Really? Sent me a message that preparations are complete, but wait, it gets better. She issued an imperial edict to the occupation forces telling them to cease all military action immediately. So does that mean the fighting's over? That we won? Almost, it's hard to believe. Almost seems too easy. Yeah, you're telling me. Best of all, Duke Persis is leading the inspection team. We'll be home free the moment they arrive. Lord Sephirin? Kind of man is he? He's amazing. Best person ever. Incredibly influential and high up, but he never stood on ceremony with us. Well, go on, you guys. Don't just stand there. You have to spread the news. We have to spread the news? Aren't you coming with us? Nah. Mostly you're doing. We'll hold back. Let you take the glory. It's Izuka, isn't it? You don't want to come because he'll be with the prince. Well, yeah, basically. Alright, but wait here. We'll come right back once we've announced the good news. In light of which, Her Imperial Highness, Empress Sanaki, has conveyed to you this edict. Occupation forces are to hereby lay down all arms, convene in Dayan Keep, and await the inspection team. Duke Numida maintains that your forces performed alleged abuses independently in flagrant violation of his orders. The Apostle, in her mercy, will hear your testimony. Do not abuse her magnanimous spirit and lose your small advantage. Huh. What What a magnificently ruthless maneuver. I didn't know Numita had it in him. Disowning the entire occupation army and framing me for their actions. Brilliant. So then, the game is over. Might we at least drag Duke Numita down with us? Not a chance. We are proof that Duke Numita, and therefore the entire Senate, is corrupt. No doubt they'll work together to silence us. Besides, there's more tantalizing prey than those tottering old relics. If I'm to fall, so too should be the one who upended our plans and drove us to this dead end. That girl. I like it. Our final mission. You create a diversion, and I'll seek the girl's head. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Liberation camp. Ahem! Silence! Prince Peleus would like to favor you with a word. You may begin, my prince. Am I dreaming? Everything looks so delicious. What should I eat first? Good job, everyone. Once the inspection team arrives, we'll be home free. In anticipation of our emancipation, I invite you to eat and drink your heart's content. Hooray! Everyone's happy. What's this? Where's the rest of our army? Micaiah's all alone. So, how unusual to see you alone. Prince Peleus, you here to see Micaiah? At least I intended to. She's quite popular, isn't she? Always so busy, I can never get near her. They're your soldiers, tell them to get out of the way. Oh no, I can't do that. That'd be improper. But the Priestess of Dawn is no mere symbol. For her, the soldiers will gladly give their lives. Your Highness? Oh, don't worry, Sothe. I'm not jealous. I do admit, I have to envy her from time to time. Almost forgot here. These war funds are for you. But the war's over. Besides, this is a small fortune. Yeah, call it your paycheck. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da. You should be the one to give them your reward. Hi, Jill. Micaiah? Hello, Jill. Saw you walking over here as I was heading back to my tent. Something wrong? Shouldn't be leaving camp by yourself. Just exhausted from talking to so many people. No need for concern, I just need some time to myself. Now that you mention it, you look a little pale. Why not rest in your tent? Be much more comfortable. I don't want anyone else to see how tired I am. They worry too much. He gets so worked up. He strikes me as a bit overprotective. We've always lived by ourselves, just the two of us. I don't think he can help it. And I shall bring you some medicine, and I'll make sure no one sees me. Meet you at your tent. Oh no, that won't be necessary. I'm just gonna go take a nap by that tree. But I'll be safe. We're still in camp, even though we don't post guards. Don't you have an errand of your own to take care of? It's really important to leave the feast so early. Oh no, I was gonna write a letter to my friend. The man you told me about? The one you run a wyvern delivery service with? When did I tell you this? Must be in the cut middle game. You know everything, don't you, Lady Micaiah? Gonna tell him the fighting's over, right? Yeah, more than anything, he despises trouble. Made a delivery and never returned. Sure it's the war that's kept him away. Really? Well, to be honest, it's probably more about his napping. Give him a few minutes of free time and he's sure to close his eyes and drift away. War would certainly disrupt his sleep schedule. What an interesting fellow. Oh yes, very interesting. Blah 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 blah. Let you relax alone. Over here, please take this. It's a pass scroll. Might come in handy. Interesting. Good night, Micaiah. Alright, pass. Look at all this nice stuff. We're not gonna buy any of it. Because we don't need it. As a kid, I always really tried to get this Shine Tome, thinking, oh, this is probably really, really good. Only to realize, it's worse than this. What a trap. Anyway, Top, I believe you you had an idea for a tome. Okay. Top, what color should we make it? This was your idea, so... everyone else, I think you'll like the name. White. Excellent choice. Sadly, I don't have a coin. I didn't take it off of Sothe, I forgot. Do. Don't mind me, just buying a bronze lance. Never know when it will come in handy. Well. Makaya's just gonna, you know, go chill, read her Bible. Yeah. Yune? You don't need to sleep away from the banquet, too. Silly bird. You're kind of a mysterious bird, you know that? How can you fly around even at night? Feel so tired lately, but it won't be for long. Go back home to Navassa, and then save Dan. So you've escaped the idiot's ball to be alone. How trusting of you, silver-haired maiden. No, I'm sorry, Priestess of Dawn. You guys really need to post guards in your camp. What? Oh, Benyan soldiers. Alright. This is a really good Micaiah. Jared doesn't even double her. 34. Minus 8. Jared can't double Micaiah, and he can't one-shot her. Good Micaiah. We're gonna win. We got this. General Pro Jared, why are you here? I'm gonna kill you. Hi. I didn't mean to skip that. Be at ease, maiden. I shall not let him harm you. Was once one of the 4 riders, serving in the army of Old Dayan. If you recall the name of the Black Knight, you will withdraw from this place at once. Right, that's precious. You're the legendary Black Knight? Maybe you haven't heard. He died in the war. Let's put your claim to test, if only to indulge my own amusement. Have at me, and learn your folly. Yeah, but we have a chapter to fulfill, so, why don't you have a go-around with my restless minions? Sir Knight, how did you know I was in danger? This is not important right now. Are you injured? No, I'm alright. Maiden, stay by me. I will not let them harm you. I know you won't. Thank you. Okay. Nice trident that he's got there. Oh, I better turn on the animations for a little bit. Because about the AI works, the Holy Bible I gave crit. I gave some crit to. And the AI will prioritize not being crit. So... the AI, just based on that alone, does not want to fight Micaiah. But it will attack the Black Knight. Which is just outright great. And of course, his glorious music still plays. You can see some scratches on his armor if you really look. Alright, get to where I can grind Micaiah on you guys. Okay, please don't let the run end here. Oh, this is not nice looking. Oh, this looks, I don't like how this looks. I may have put myself in a little bit of a trap, but it's okay. We're fine. God, I love having a fast Micaiah. Best Micaiah I've ever had in my entire life. Best Micaiah I will ever have. Yes, Top, that would have been a better idea, in hindsight. I I was trying to set up a safe space to where Micaiah could safely counterattack, and, well, I didn't really succeed. Okay. I took a gamble there that the AI was dumb, and it is. Lucky me. Alright. Use your super sword now. By the way, here's his stats. Aren't those nice? Give me this, and give me this, because you don't need them. And of course all his skills are locked on him, so I can't take them off. Okay, I think these are the last two enemies. Yep, that was the last of them. General Pro-Jared, your occupation army has caused untold suffering. The time has come. You must atone for your deeds. As if I should care about what the wretched worms I trample. So you're pretty impressed with yourself. Blah 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 blah. Kick your ass. Make your peace. This blow will be your end. See? You can see like a big scratch in the middle of his armor from where Ike got him. How kind of you. Hi, Elder. What are you doing here? Dying? And Jared runs away, promising vengeance. No need for thanks. Kaya, are you safe? Kaya, run. Sothe, it's okay. He just saved my life. Do you know who this is? Everybody knows who he is, Sothe. He's the Black Knight. Exactly, the scum that General Ike defeated in Nato's castle in Crimea 3 years ago. How can he be here now, alive? Shit. You are correct, Sothe. Ike did defeat me in that battle, in a fashion, but as you can see, I managed to escape. What do you want? For Dayan to raise its banner as a kingdom once again. I came to protect those who are necessary for that dream. General Pro Jared was here just a moment ago. If the Black Knight hadn't stepped in, he would have killed me. What? I don't see his corpse here, and that means he's still alive. Yeah, let him go. It's another soldier who sacrificed his life protecting Pro Jared. I presume Jared's burying him now. Oh no! What is it? I see a dark cloud. It's dimming the light of hope. By letting Pro Jared go, I may have allowed something terrible to happen. Yeah, no shit. You aren't sure? I hadn't told you, but I haven't been feeling well lately. My mind feels foggy. Things I could always see clearly are now dim and vague. I may have committed us to an irreversible fate. I shall aid you. No matter what Pro Jared may plot, I will prevent it. We don't want your help. Stop that. In King Ashnard's war... she doesn't even call it the Mad King's War. In King Ashnard's war, you served below General Ike, and you and the Black Knight were enemies. Now you are comrades with the same goal, Dayan's restoration. Listen to me. Listen to me. The Black Knight was Dayan's strongest general. We need him. And I am willing to serve. Sir Knight, that you should come to us now, it is surely the will of the goddess. It's surely the will of the something. Blah blah blah. May my sword serve you well, Maiden of Dawn. I don't like this. Sothe is rightfully sus. Okay. Okay.
A figure from Dayan's past appears unexpectedly in the night. A figure thought to have perished in the Mad King's war. The blood-stained right hand of the king himself, the mysterious Black Knight. The Black Knight protects Micaiah against Jared's cowardly surprise attack. However, Micaiah senses that Jared has one last move to make. Deprived of his chance to capture Micaiah, Jared abandons all notions of retreat or negotiation. Instead, he makes plans for revenge. He murders an emissary from his homeland of Benyon and reclaims control of Dayan Keep. From within the keep, he launches a savage barrage of catapult fire, all but destroying the castle town. The momentary peace that arrived with the Benyon emissary shatters along with Navasa's walls, and the people of the city see their kin and their capital crushed under a rain of stone. This treachery proves too much for them, and their grief explodes into rage. Micaiah and company have pitched camp on a nearby hillside. When this merciless attack begins, its brutality leaves them lost for words.
Who would have thought letting the bad guy go would give us another map? Endgame, Dayan Arise. This is not the end of the game, this is just the end of this act. Benyon's attacking Navasa. Hey, here he is again. Here's one of these guys again. No, my parents live there. They're far too old and frail to defend themselves. Wife and kids are there too. It's that heartless murderer Pro Jared. He just wants us to suffer to the bitter end. Prince Peleus, we have to do something. We must liberate Navasa and save the people from this brutal attack. Is there no end to your lunacy? The Apostle's envoy is nearly here. Why be rash when victory is so close? People are dying and Navasa has already suffered more than enough. Do you really expect us not to lift a finger to help? If you will not help, we will go by ourselves. Again. Wait, where are you going? You can't take the Laguz and rush off on some harebrained mission again. Can't I? Of course not, you idiot girl. You've already been far too impulsive, acting without the prince's consent. Do you think I do not see what has happened? Your name has been raised to lavish heights among the Dayan people. Your name and yours alone. Why, even our own soldiers heap their praise on sugar, on you like sugar on berries, and not sparing a thought for their prince. Oh. Prince, he's a sham, travesty, a clod of mud no amount of polishing could shine. The real jewel, whose radiance attracts the people like moths to a flame, is you, Priestess. Ja-da-da. Then, even once the rightful king is crowned, the people will still await the approval of their precious Priestess of Dawn. You know, simple solution they could do here. Just, marry Micaiah to Peleus. You know, have it be a quote-unquote political marriage. Micaiah and Sothe still want to bang, like in the next room, then who cares? Nobody has to know. Why, if we're not careful, some calculating wretches might decide they'd rather see a priestess on the throne instead of a king. Once again, the country will be torn apart, all because of your glory-hounding disregard for our prince's command. Please, Izuka. Come to think of it, perhaps our priestess has been planning this all along. Pretending to help the prince, when in truth she seeks to wear the crown herself. Stop your tongue, worm, or my knife will stop it for you. The only one who seems too hungry for power here is you. It's enough. Izuka, Micaiah does not deserve such any attack on her character. She is pure and noble, and I am inadequate. Peleus' theme is so good. Her actions poison your mind too, my prince? Since we met, Micaiah has led every battle, even joining the soldiers in the battlefield. Not so with me. I cannot defend my people. How could our people not rally around her? They see her fighting, throwing her lot in with their own. They respect her. That said, things cannot remain as they are. Izuka is right to worry about my standing. I need to earn my people's respect. Therefore, I must take action. Action! Tyranio with no weapon because I stole it. Soldiers of the Liberation Army, hear my words. I am Peleus, true Prince of Dayan. Yes, we know who you are, my lord. We ought to by now. They laughed. So. Is he alright? Prince? Sir Knight? Tension! And so, beloved friends and comrades dear, with thanks to you, our capital lies close. If we do not act, if we turn back, then the war still ends with us, the victors proud. Dayan's rule still falls back to our hands. If we choose to fight and free this town, we may enrage the Empire once again. Thus Dayan's fortune turns to sorrow swift. While I speak, Navas's hardship grows. Brothers suffer, our sisters die. I shall not. I cannot ignore this tragedy. No man can, certainly no prince. I cannot look away when my people suffer. So I ask you all, please, will you join me? Nice music. Long live the prince. Long live Prince Peleus. Long live Dayan. It's time to save our country. Ah. That must feel good. The knight's like, my work here is done. Oh, so we get some nice horses. Hi, Fiona. Give me that. Hi, Volug. Thank you, Volug. Okay, okay. We got some stuff to do. Just because I want him holding a weapon for in his animation. Same for you. All right. We're getting this out of the way. This right here is a good unit. This is a good unit. Eddie, where are you? How about a couple more levels for you, Eddie? One more for you, Eddie. Where's Laura? Alright, so get rid of Paragon. You don't need that. As much as I want to do that, I can't. Let's give it to Nolan. Reese, this is for you. Edward's got a snazzy jacket. That jacket is snazzy. I'm gonna regret this. Leo's got one. Leo, Laura, Fiona. Jill, take a hand axe. Oops. Skills. Tormod, you do not get to keep this. I'm sorry, but you don't. Kaya, take this off. Okay, you get pass. Celerity, I'll give this to you for now, Sothe. Just so you can move more. You don't need this. Okay, 11 strength. All right. We're gonna get this this blue lance for Fiona. Somebody pick a card. Middle? Okay. In the case of who's getting this, yes, I would agree, Top. Alright, what should we name Fiona's new lance? We've got Shrek. What should we name her new lance? Shrek 2, that's great. The better version, the better Shrek. Where is she? Nolan, I'm pretty happy with what you have. Jill, I'm pretty happy with what you have. Leo, you're doing fine. Look at all this stuff I don't want to waste money on. I don't think we need any of this stuff. Okay, we got celerity off of him. Nyla has pass. Okay. Alrighty. Almost forgot. Right, here we go. Farewell, my prince. We are at your service. Army is arrayed and waiting. Be well and no overly heroic risks, please. Company at attention. Our objective is to save the town and take the keep. Move out. Aaron and Nolan right behind us leading the charge. Rebels are on the move. Good thing too. What is more honorable than a death fraught with purpose? Wonder where Jared is. Listen up, all of you. This is our last chance to die as we've lived, as proud soldiers of the Empire. We survived this fight. Imprisonment and a hushed-up execution await us. We run from this fight, dishonor and pursuit will dog our miserable days. So I say let's give those Dayan curs a fight to remember, and let the glory of our deaths light our way. We've lived as proud soldiers of the Empire, let us die as proud soldiers of the Empire. Now go. That is a good speech. Alright, you get out, you, go away. You come in. Come on in. Alright, everyone's here. Hi, Voluk. Well, she got skill. She's gonna be very upset if she didn't. God, Fiona, you're so bad. Why do you have to be so bad? No archer. Hi, Jill. Right. Magic. That's what you need. Very impressed that that hit. Oh, I see, my training dummy. Okay. That's a longbow archer. Alright, found the spot for Leo to grind. Okay. Good job, Fiona. Get EXP. Money. Alright, here we go. We have the high ground, so... you guys can do jack to us. That's very good, Leo. Stay away from the wolf. Alright. This is my Train Fiona tool. Kill a thief. And he'll heal himself. No, get back here. Okay, 8 defense and 15 health. Eddie, protect Leo. Come on, get skill. Okay. Really didn't want to do that, but... This Fiona project is, giving me an aneurysm. But I'm in far too deep to stop now. Here we go. Okay, meteor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. I think more reinforcements come this way, so Aaron, you hang out over there. Oh, thank you, Top. Have a good night. I'm hoping to wrap up here shortly. Alrighty. You still hanging out, Reese? Alrighty. Alright. Good training for Leo. There's them reinforcements I was waiting for. Kill for Sothe. Saves Leo. Alright, get rid of these pesky archers. As much as I would love to feed them to Fiona, I don't think that's a good idea. Alright, let's grind Laura. Oh, Leo, Leo, Leo. Alright, let's bait an archer. Keep grinding supports. We're gonna need those later. Alright, Meteor's gone. Very good. Okay. Give me this. Use up a restore. Get a ton of EXP doing so. Good first level back, Aaron. Capped res, capped skill. That's not bad. You've got to be kidding me. All right. Take you down. Alright, Master Seal. Lance Paladin. Okay. Yeah, it is. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about it, to be honest with you. Okay. This is good stuff, Aaron. It would still hurt, because 10 res is still not that much res, but it's a really good start for him. Alright. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay. Okay. Okay, I've certainly put myself in a not very good spot. Yeah, I'll pull it up again for you. Damn you, you stupid healer. It is very possible, Reese. It's just hard. Yeah, I in one of my previous playthroughs of this game, I did it with Jill. So yeah, I would certainly say it's possible. Okay, I really need to get Volug out of where he is. Alright. Grind the Fiona. Alright, that's a class change for Jill. That's a good unit. All right. That is one dumb soldier. Well, we're gonna grind Fiona for a little while. And second thought. No, we won't. I had a better idea to grind Fiona. Oh, Fiona? Yeah, it's rare for her to class change. Laura, get treasure. Advantage. Reese, I think you're gonna like my evil plan. Something to sell. God, this is a stupid idea, what I'm about to do. You don't get to keep that. Alright, Reese, trial by fire. If Fiona lives, if Fiona wins, she gets to stay on the team. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have stole his weapon. Maybe I shouldn't have stole his weapon. What's up? You're back. Everyone's promoted now, except for Leo and, whatchamacallit, Leo and Micaiah for story reasons, and Laura. We're training Fiona. Albeit slowly, we're training Fiona. If Fiona wins the fight, she gets to stay on the team, and I will continue investing in her next time. And if Fiona doesn't live, well, then she doesn't get to live, I guess. Also, give me Shrek 2. I know of no other ways to make Fiona good than to farm this much into her. Alright, Fiona, you get to live. You get to stay on the team. Well, you're tanky, I'll give you that, girl. Here's the thing, though, guys. I still kind of want to venture. We did it. We won. We've taken back our country. Micaiah, thanks to you, the Kingdom of Dain lives again. Didn't do it alone. We did it. Everyone fighting together. Well, you didn't hurt the effort. Regret I have no other way to show my gratitude, but I want to officially name you Supreme Commander of the Armies of Dain. You see, and I accept. Do it, what, Bencher? What did what do? It was with great honor that I assumed this office. Battle may be over, but the fight to return Dain to its former glory will take time and effort. If support can be of service, then I'm honored to assist. Well, I'll perform the simple ceremony. Will you kneel? In the name of the King of Dain, I dub thee Micaiah, Supreme Commander of Dain, and grant thee the authority and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Okay, both of you explain what you mean, because I'm confused. Ah, holding the Holy Bible. Actually, that might be your Thani book. Alright, Tom thinks I should bench Fiona. Reese, what do you think? I think I gave it a good, solid effort to train her. Also, best Micaiah ever. Feels odd. Word well. Won't you join me as I champion Day into a great new era? Yes. Because I think after all that grinding, think of all that EXP I could have given to somebody else. I mean, kinda, but Aaron's Aaron's the tank of the group. I don't know. We'll see if it's possible to give her some EXP when we see her again. Hello, everyone. Yeah. I think we gave Fiona a good solid try. I'll let her be sort of semi-useful in the next part of the game when we see her again, but Armor Knights escorting in the prince, or now the king. Even if she's alive, Fiona will not attend the ceremony here. Something I've always found funny. Yeah. Fiona, she won't formally be benched, but I'm not going to put that much more effort into it. It's just if she's helpful, she's helpful. Nobody can say I didn't try. And she'll be a nice support partner for Jill. Good old Peleus is crowned. You guys leaving? Deserve some recognition. Nothing we can say can convince you to break bed with Izuka? I mean, Micaiah, don't blame him. Blah, 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 blah. Everybody's leaving. They're just gonna quietly slip away. Don't cry. I hate it when girls cry. Here's unique class changes. Micaiah's? Look at me? Better get hold of me. You're gonna make me all whippy. Lauren, before you go, I want to thank you for not telling anyone about my brand. No thanks are needed. Do you know anything about the circumstances of your birth? No, nothing of my parents. Before she died, the old woman who raised me told me what the brand was and what it meant. This is the proof that blood of both Bjork and Legoos coursed through me. And so, I am anathema to both. Told me to never let anyone see it and to always be on my guard. Wise advice. Avoided people most of my life, just conceal my brand and my powers. There's no way to hide how very slowly I age. I just keep moving through Dayan. Same old's true now. Won't be able to stay with this army long. Even so, as long as little Sothe is by your side, I think you can overcome any difficulty. Just as you have Tormod. Yes. Moram, boss, no you don't want to go, but at this rate we'll be standing here all night. Mika, my thanks go to you too. Sothe and I will visit you in the desert. I'll be there, but I won't be waiting. Waiting for people who never come is hard. Mika, I said I'll come, and I will. Okay then. Not the dancer, not the puppers. Aren't you going to Gallia? Yeah, we're taking them. Aw, neither of you can leave Dan for a while, right? Don't worry, we can handle it. Also, we'll get to say hi to Ike. As the battle ended, it seemed time to move on. Sorry to change our plans, but this is better for all of us. It's awful. Can't believe you're all leaving at once. Micaiah, fate brought us together. You and I, guided by the same voice. It's called the plot. Paths are fated to cross again someday, I'm sure. Sophia, Eris did me to cry. Been so nice meeting you all. And away they go. Next time, because I know we'll meet again. I didn't see Volug in that picture. Woof. What's that sound? Volug! Lady Nyla, did she send you back to guard me, Volg? Ridiculous. As if you didn't already have that annoying bird. Ouch. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. I take it back. Freed our country from tyranny together, but it's not over yet. We'll have to work hard for a long time to return Dayan to its former grandeur. It'll be easy, but if I have the two of you with me, I know we can do it. Woof.
While Dayan celebrates its rebirth, rebellion spreads across neighboring Crimea. The young Queen Alincia holds the throne, but her nation is in turmoil. She begins to doubt her ability to rule. What will become of her country? Part 2 of Countries and Kings.
We have finished Act 1. And next Friday we start Act 2, which is my favorite part of the game. Yeah, that was a nice little thing to come, but yeah, we did very well in Part 1. We got some really good units. It's going to be a while before we see these guys again, but don't worry, we certainly will. And I'll think about it. I need to prioritize everybody else, but if Fiona gets some levels while we go, then cool, sure. She can help where there's room to help. But predominantly need to focus on Aaron, Nolan, and Jill going forward. With a bit of a training for Eddie and Leo. Just get some solid guys. I'm gonna miss these people, but we'll see them again. And Part 2 starts next week. Reese, Top, thanks both for hanging out. Have a great rest of your evening. Have a good weekend. And yeah, I will hopefully be finishing Disco Elysium on Sunday. So yeah, that's about all I got. You guys take care. Sothe out.
Dayan has been reborn. Word of King Peleus's coronation reaches neighboring Crimea within days. Crimea itself has spent the past 3 years rebuilding from the